Hi there everybody, Mars here, teaching professional at Southwick Park Golf Club. This week's little video is something from way back. I think that if you love your golf, and you could probably boil down the three greatest players of all time, it almost has to be Tiger Woods, Jack Nicklaus and Ben Hogan. Ben Hogan really invented the modern golf swing, and his book, The Modern Fundamentals, still is really the Bible for golf tuition. If you ever want to buy one golf book, buy The Modern Fundamentals by Ben Hogan, and it's just these very straightforward tips on how to swing the club. So I'm going to play a little video that I've kept on my phone for a long time, and it is Ben Hogan from some really old TV show, and he's explaining the swing in a minute. So I'm going to let you watch the video, and I'm going to come back and just tell you this Gary Player tip and something that I teach all the time and will be great for your backswing.
Clutch your sides with your elbows and visualize your elbows being attached to your body and your arms instead of at your shoulders, and just start moving your body from right to left around in a circle, holding your elbows in your side, right in your side. Now we can't go around a golf course doing this all day, so we must lengthen this swing somewhere or other. You see, this is an absolutely full swing. Isn't that simple? Anyone can do that.
Okay, I hope you really all enjoyed that. I mean, it's just a bit of black and white footage, but there's some real simplicity into it. And I'll tell you one thing that you can hear in that when Hogan starts to make a full swing, you can really hear the club head speed and think he was using a tiny persimmon driver. You know, what someone like that would have been like with a modern club, he would have been up there with all the other players. I'm completely sure about that. So in this tip, and this is a Gary Player thing that I saw the other day, and it makes such brilliant sense. Okay, so in the Ben Hogan tip, he's talking about keeping your arms in and making this circle. Okay, so let's just keep one tiny bit of that, keeping your arms in. So here's the Gary Player thing. This, to all intents and purposes, is a nice backswing, but with one real variable, and it's this gap between my arms and my chest. So the Gary Player says this is poison because your arms could be here, there, 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 there. There's no constant to it. So when you go back to Ben Hogan, if you do this one thing on your takeaway, my arm is against my body, pushed against my side, there is no gap here, so there's no variable. So every time, I'm going to make the same backswing, set position at this hip high position, and I would make sure that you're all doing that, because if there is separation here, then there's variables. There's variables at the top of your backswing, more to the point, because if you're here, we should start to get to a really nice top of your backswing position. So I think that's one thing you should all try as a tiny little drill and see if you do it. If you by default do it, you're already doing it right. So I hope you enjoyed that. From me, Ben Hogan and Gary Player. See you all next week.